Hi there, Imef here. So today I'll be showing off a mod called Red Power by Eleram. I've already used it countless times in the past, but I have never done a proper presentation. So first thing it adds are wires right here. There are different colors, all insulated, and those first four wires basically are insulated so they cannot interconnect to each other. This kind of wire is, I forgot the name. It's a clay jacketed wire, and basically it will be able to stand on its own without having to need a block underneath, unlike those blocks. And finally, this kind of wire right here is the red alloy wire, and it can connect basically to anything. And yeah, that's probably all. One other thing it adds are lamps. They are different colors, and this also is a cable called the bundled cable, which basically just imagine it as the union of all the different colors of cables, and it can actually manage the different colors. So if green is on, it will, well, if green coming in is on, green coming out will be on. So yeah, this is basically how it works. I think I'm going to say that's quite a lot. So yeah, one other thing which is pretty cool, which it adds are gates. So the easiest gate here is a repeater, and basically for some reason it was almost somehow broken. Just a sec, I have to take care of that. So yeah, back to where I was. So the way it works, it's like a normal repeater in the game. It's just copies, well, extends, but you can actually change the delay. And so, unlike the classical repeater, it has an exponential, well, it depends on exponential law, I don't know how to say that. Never mind, so normal position is almost instantaneous. Can't speak today, it's awful. But the higher you go, the longer it is. I wouldn't go to the last position because it can take something like 16 seconds. This gate is an inverter, and basically when the input is off, the output will be on. When it's on, the output will be off. It's as easy as that. This is an OR gate. So yeah, by the way, I won't be talking about the NOR, NAND and XNOR gate, because basically they are respectively, or in the same order, OR, AND and XOR, but with an inverter at the end. That's basically how they work. Say it again. So yeah, this is an OR gate, and you can change the number of inputs, and the output will be on if both, well no, if one or both inputs are on. That's basically how it works. God damn it, I'm saying that again. That's 3 times. This is the AND gate, and it will, you can change the number of inputs too, and so the way it works is that the output here will be on only if both inputs are on, like this. Only if both of them. If there's one, it won't work. This is the XOR, and it's a bit like the OR gate, except that well, first of all, you can put only 2 inputs, and secondly, it will work only if one input is on. If both, it won't work. Well, it will work, but the output will be on. Off. There. Can't speak. Then here is the counter, and basically count the number of times you flick that switch. You can change the maximum, and it can actually decrement by flicking this switch. So notice the rotary head actually rotates, and you can actually change the maximum count, the value of increment and decrement. So let's do actually set that to 10, increment to 5 and decrement to 10, for example. I don't know. There we go. So that technically would means it needs 2 flicks of this switch to reach the maximum value, and 1 flick of this switch to reset. This here is a pulse warmer, so I'm putting this cable to compare. And so when you flick the switch, it creates a small pulse here, probably didn't notice. There you probably noticed, and unlike this, well, when you flick this switch, this cable will be on, and here it will just create a tiny pulse. This is called the toggle latch, also known as the T latch. And so the way it works is that, well, first of all, you can actually flick this switch manually, and the output will change, or you can actually toggle this switch, and every time it's on, it will toggle the position. It's as easy as that. This is the RS NOR latch. It's a bit more complicated. There are 4 different cases. So when this branch is on, and well, 2 when this branch is on, 2 when this one is on. So when this branch is on, there are 2 cases. First, when you press this button, nothing will change. When you press this button, everything inverts. So there we have the 2 next cases, which are when this branch is on. Press this button, nothing changes. Press here, it basically inverts. So you can actually use that to lock when you press a button on the door. Yeah, that's probably I can explain. This is a timer or a clock, and basically it will emit a pulse to those 3 inputs whenever the rotary head goes over this torch. And yeah, that's all. You can change the interval, so if it's 2 seconds, you can change it to 1, a bit faster, and it will lock if the input is on here. This here is basically like a clock, except it can't be stopped. It's called a sequencer, and basically it will change position every time it goes over a torch. Here too you can actually change the speed. Notice how a bit faster it is. So that's how it works. Damn it, silly again. This is a buffer. I don't know, well, I don't know why it could be useful, but basically when this input is on, all outputs are on. It's as easy as that. Here is a multiplexer, and the way it works is that well, you have 3 inputs, but the output will depend mainly on those 2. And this input here will depend which lever is important. So there it is in position off. So the output, I was making a mistake. The output will ignite, not here, but only if this lever is switched. There we go in position 1. It's only if well, this won't work. It's only if this lever will be on. So it's as easy as that. One thing actually I didn't implement because what's it called? Red Power Mod has a few packages, and there's one package called Environment which randomly generates different kinds of things in the game, such as volcanoes. Pretty cool. But yeah, I didn't implement that because, well, too lazy first of all. But I might show it off when I do a video on the Technic pack, which I hope I'll be able to do soon. But yeah, this is a last machine I made. It uses a few of those gates I used, plus the wiring. And so yeah, basically you add a sequencer here, and it will change, well, the number displayed. depending on the position of the sequencer. It's as easy as that. So I'm gonna stop this before my video gets too laggy. If you enjoyed or if this was helpful, please rate, comment, subscribe. If I don't know. Yeah, that's actually all I wanted to say. Never mind that. So that's all for today, and I will be seeing you next time. See ya.